funny thing about mental manipulation or watch out, girlie. Can I move over? I'm moving back. All right. As if mental manipulation. What am I referring to? That phrase I call about switching. And people been doing that. I don't know how long. I talked about. I was introduced to it. I think I saw it first in the '80s, '85, I believe. Maybe even earlier. Let's say what you see right now, I'll do something and I won't be here, or you'll see this laying somewhere, this, or maybe you won't see anything at all. You get a certain vibe, and for me at least, it's like you would think that it's a memory or something, or your sense of like someone's communicating with you. But if someone can manipulate your eyesight like that, how you perceive, maybe they can get in touch with your subconscious while you're conscious or something like that. That's pretty disturbing, and they could just feel and sense what you're going. I mean, it's very creepy and demonic and disturbing, But there was an incident, and I'm not gonna talk about one of my so-called bosses from the days when I was doing moving jobs. I am gonna talk about how me and him went to a place. It was a house, and he said we just we gotta do a couple of things, but I don't know if we help move some things around, but we have to secure a box spring or something, or help him out with the mattress. That's what he said. We went to a house, and it felt like I went somewhere on the second floor, but it was right next, from the living room. I was sweaty. I remember, I would never do such a thing. I was sweaty, and I sat down on the couch, and the woman didn't know. And I said, "Oh, I'm sorry." She said, "No, it's okay. But then, it's all right." And it just, it didn't occur to me. She didn't know what was going on. I was sweaty. The couch was leather, nonetheless. I mean, she could wipe it off. But it was just like, I just wouldn't do that. Like, why would I do that? And then we went to secure the mattress. I was acting like an idiot, I was making jokes to Ken over there, Kenneth Wallman. But I'll never forget, and a cat walks in, and it looks just like my cat Chunya. That was what 2012. I mean, she was with us for a long period of time, but the fact that I saw her, and she just walked up to me, I was like, hey, you look just like my cat. And they said, oh no, it's okay. And they got tents and stuff, and she took the cat away. It was very odd. I felt like, I was here at my house, because, I would never sit on anybody's couch, and, and it's like, I know how my cat looks like. It wasn't a different cat. Unless someone was messing with me, but I doubt it. For years, decades, I thought, what if someone's doing that to me? What if someone does it to my parents? How will I explain it to them? I never did. I never really explained it to them. Even if I tried, they just refuted. I guess I was just shocked to figure it out. I was like, well, how could they just not get it? I was saying my ex-girlfriend, they was getting harassed, and everybody was telling me, why would someone do that to you? I mean, not to you, to her. It just doesn't make sense. Why would someone just, mess with someone, try to hurt somebody for no reason? Oh, maybe there is a reason. Maybe I just wasn't aware. An animal, a pet, a cat, you definitely get attached to it. At least I do, Not just her, all of them. The ones I'm close to on an everyday basis, I really am. And my other cats, if that thing happened, I don't know. Maybe I wasn't too in love with them. I wasn't that entirely close with them. And back then, actually, this cat, oh yeah, Moreno, he wasn't around. There was another cat. It was called he was called Brenu, and then he just passed. He died. My dad took him to put him down, and I was driving to work or something. He called me that they're gonna put him down. I turned back. I was like, I just said, what am I gonna say to him? He had him in the cage. I was like, hey, but I didn't call him Bud or something. And I went to a strip club that day. I was like, fuck it, I'm not going to this fucking job to hang paintings or something with this fucking idiot kid that try to get a fight with me or something like that. Anyway, that I do remember. And there was a couple times that, I thought I was going somewhere, and it's like I thought I was going home, and it was somewhere else. It's very disturbing. But that time I did see Junior. It's a form of entrapment. To mess with somebody's mind, mess with somebody's perception, and just life in general. Even if I didn't die, so what? Even if I don't know if my brother Luke left me an account and people know about it, so fucking what, right? And you know what the crazy part is? When I pressure somebody, they, at least in my mind, when they're cowards, they tell another person. Well, how the fuck did you know about that? You didn't tell me. I mean, you're all part of the same fucking problem, I don't want to talk to none of you, but you can say hi to me. I just ignore you. Well, maybe I just give you just a little that's it, and that's it. I don't trust anybody in this world. Well, you already know that, don't you? Because I've already been telling you that. Especially my mom and daddy over there. My dad, I remember when he was in bed when we lived in Elizabeth, and he was just like bloated. My mom, I remember sometime after that or before that, like she fell to the floor and she was unconscious for like a minute or something. And then she said, "Oh, I heard Lucas' voice, so I had to get up." But there must have been another incident. It was like, people just, I don't know how it works. I never experienced that. Maybe they just, they pass and then they make a deal with the devil or something like that. They get another chance at life, but they have no senses whatsoever, They probably couldn't do this. They wouldn't understand what this is. So, I explained it to them verbatim, word for word, what I was doing. And then they know. But couldn't they pick this up and just go like this maybe? Or like that? Or like that? And maybe, they learned it before they turned and made that deal, and they just, they still understand it. But, incompetence, when you're unable to learn, after a while, I think it goes with compassion as well. Because if you can't pick up, not a new habit, but something new, there's no telling what you're going to do to each other or someone like me. That's the reason why I got a lot of hate. I didn't do anything to anybody to piss them off. I just said the truth, and a lot of times they know that I'm a human being and I'm a conscientious person, That's why Kenny over there, I call him Kenny Kenneth, hated me. The whole history with him and the $20 million lottery, Then I found out he had a sister or something. I don't know if it's her, but, they all know each other. But, it's that switch that really bothered me for, like, my whole life, practically, It really, not just distressed me, but it creeped me out. A lot of times I felt, so self-conscious about my environment, I was perplexed by it. You do that to me, I would love to give that to everybody that was in on that and play with that. Oh, you have no fucking idea. On some evil shit. Actually, not evil, depending on how many senses you have. Because if you're dead inside, you could probably sense that you're somewhere else, right? It won't matter then. It'd be funny though. You just walk up in the White House and stuff, right? Or the president, he thinks he's in the White House, but he's like fucking, McDonald's, drive-through by the dumpsters or something with his security guards, just standing looking around. I would do something like that. It's not evil. It's retribution and payback. You should have never fucking let me in this country and shit it on me. Literally, too. I don't make threats. I just have fantasies. That's an example of what I want to do. The rest of you fucking people, like, you don't know what to do, you're fucked. Let me tell you, you're fucked. You're fucked royally. I'm not putting violence at you. I'm not going to snitch on you. The Tyrone over there, Big Little Gums was selling this. And I don't give a fuck about that. I'm not a cop faggot. But I ain't going to fuck with you like that when I play your fucking game. And I play hard. I'm much more creative than you fucking losers. Yeah. You think there's some people that actually into scat and feces. So, of course I'm not going to fuck you with that because you probably think it's a chocolate cake. I think I'm like giving you a birthday party or some shit, Amber Birds or shit, you probably, oh, you probably eat your own feces or something, and you probably think I'm, trying to, like, buy you a birthday present. No, I'm gonna figure out what's the creepiest, worst things, and I am gonna do that to you. On the same evil mental shit you people did to me. I'm not crazy. I'm just ahead of the curve.